With the 13th pick in the 1996 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Kobe Bryant from Lower Merion High School in Pennsylvania.
A coming out party for the high school kid.
It was the 26th of January. I was about to head back home to the UK after spending 2 weeks with my family back home in Pakistan. I woke up to a text from an old friend. It read, "Hope everything is good, bro. After the news of Kobe, I wanted to see if you're alright because I know how much he meant to you and everything he done for the game and paved your way of life. Cause this news is hurting me like crazy, bruh. Needed to shout you, let me know, and I appreciate you like no other." I was confused and baffled. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I quickly went to Google, typed Kobe's name, and learned that there was a helicopter crash. Now, upon my first inspection, I read the first headline that I saw wrong. It had just stated that Gianna among helicopter crash. That was devastating news. But upon closer inspection, I learned that Kobe was also a part of that helicopter crash. I couldn't believe it. My whole body froze up and I just went into panic mode. I was thinking about Kobe, Gianna and his whole family throughout that 2-hour ride to the airport. I came back to the UK and it took me a couple of weeks to really regain my focus. This was Kobe Bryant and he was just taken from us. I had no words. For the first week it was incredibly tough because everybody on social media was sharing or talking about their favourite Kobe moments. Oh, do you remember when he dropped 60 points in his final game? Man, I was overwhelmed, as were so many other people. I think by the middle of February I had finally come to terms with what had happened. I had my dissertation coming up in a couple of months, so I knew that I couldn't ponder over what had happened. And then by mid-March we had all gone into lockdown. And since then life hasn't been the same. I've talked about this in the last video, but Kobe always crept up in my mind when I was doing something, whether that be editing a video and I felt tired, or completing a specific assignment. I always asked myself, what would Mamba do? Would Mamba call it quits? Or would Mamba persist and have that Mamba mentality to carry on through? And that was the biggest thing for me growing up, just watching him play through the difficulties he had, the injuries, and the teammates that weren't necessarily a good support system. People knew that I relished Kobe, not just for the way he played the game, but for something bigger, which was his legacy and mindset. And I know a lot of people have talked about this, but what matters to me is the legacy that Kobe left behind, the Mamba mentality. And it's something I try to foster into my daily life every single day. Kobe was, to me, the greatest player of my generation. I was not born when Michael Jordan was playing, but I was when Kobe was. And when you heard of Kobe, he sounded like a superhero because the things he was doing on court, you couldn't just believe. So Kobe, thank you for blessing us with your presence. Thank you for blessing us with the Mamba mentality that we all try to emulate day in and day out. You haven't just impacted the world of basketball, but you've impacted regular people like myself who don't even know much about basketball, but just aspire to be the best versions of themselves. And the Mamba mentality has helped us grow, not only physically but also mentally. May the Mamba mentality live on. Love you, Kobe. Rest in peace. I'm unpacking all my suitcases, all that good stuff. And look at this, man. repping that purple and yellow. Can't believe it's been a week since Kobe has passed away. Finally been able to come to grips with what happened. But let's just say we're carrying on this Mamba mentality. Let's go.
What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or
Still to be happy about.
you're up 2-0?
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
He has 6 60-point games in his career.
About that, Kobe and his daughter in the building, breaking down the game.
I love this.
And it's life is too short to get bogged down, to be discouraged, or you have to keep moving. You have to keep going. Put one foot in front of the other, smile, and just keep on rolling. And that's what really this camp is about.
You take a look, Chris Rock sitting right next to Kobe Bryant, shooting the breeze, funniest man in the world, telling jokes, and take a look at Kobe Bryant. I don't even hear you. I'm on.
The lesson I cherish the most is how important it is to love what you do. If you love what you do and it's making you happy, all the hard work and perseverance will pay off. I once had a guidance counselor tell me that I shouldn't play basketball, that it would never amount to anything for me. His negativity towards me made me stronger. You can't stop people from trying to limit your dreams, but you can stop it from becoming a reality. Your dreams are up to you. I encourage you to always be curious, always seek out things you love, and always work hard once you find it. So with that, I'll let you carry on with your evening. Please know I'm thinking of you, supporting you, and encouraging you always. Peace.